Today, we bring you an important conversation on fire safety. Our interns, Ms Tolivi and Ms Kupuli, students of St. Joseph University, Chumoukedima, had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Khing, FPAO from Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services. In this interview, Mr. Khing shares valuable insights on fire safety measures. This program is produced by the regional news unit Akashvani, Kohima.
Thank you, sir, for speaking to us. Firstly, what are the first common causes of fire in Nagaland, and are there any specific factors that make the region more prone to fire incidents?
In the first place, I want to thank the All India Radio team and the two interns from St. Joseph University. With regard to your questions, what are the most common causes of fire in Nagaland? So, if we are to divulge in the technical aspect or the investigation of fire, mostly it is found that most of the fire are of in electrical origin. Electrical fire is shares. To electrical fire, it on Toledo sources can Toledo since almost in all the cases of fire, evidence can so burn out only the onlookers can only also the taka can only go malik can over there information part 90%, more than 90% of the fire origins are of electrical in nature. Your next question is what makes the region more prone to fire incidents? See, when it comes to fire, there is no country in the world or there is no places that fire by immune as it was to night. Nagaland na prospect one of the most common factor is lack of fire awareness, lack of fire safety tips. Awareness na thakane, we don't do it. Another thing which propagates the fire or in a cases can do mostly we are our constructions are like not that RCCs and mostly flammable materials come by we are more prone to fire in that very aspect. And another factor which the firefighters face during this kind of emergencies is that if we look into the colonies, the roads are very narrow. Fire can that is problem. And besides that, rasta laga side so jaga de any building construction materials can rakhi de, gari can park in kuri de. It on big problem face kure. Another problem which added to that is scarcity of water in Kohima. So these are the main reasons which our regions are more, scarcity of water is not only in Kohima, all over the state. These are the one factor, more prone to fire.
So we often hear about electrical fires and accidents caused by faulty wiring, and over the years we have been witnessing fire incidents in the state due to mostly electric short circuit, damaging buildings and loss of property. So what steps are being taken to address such issues by the department?
Yes, as I've said, more than 90% are of fire, is of electrical in origins. For this matter, in the Department of Fire and Emergency Services, we have one branch called Fire Prevention and Audit Wing. So which has been headed by me as a Fire Prevention and Audit Officer. And I've got a team of from the professional fire, and as well as I've got a team of from civil engineers also, and one specifically for this purpose we have deputed one electrical J from the electrical department to help the department in this matter. So what are the steps that are taken? We have been conducting a series of mock drills, public awareness and all. So if I to check on the data, it is found that during the last 2 years, that is from March 2023 to November 2024, we have already conducted mock drills awareness campaign, total of 567, just to pass on the information for the general public. So there in the series of meetings, we have also, there in the series of awareness campaign and mock drills, we have also made a pamphlet which is specifically designed for our use. So there also we have specifically in some portions has been designed for electrical safety also.
Has the Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services been compiling data on fire incidents in the state over the past few years? If so, could you provide insight on the number of fire-related occurrences as well as the estimated property loss and damages reported during this period?
These questions, I really want to put a little time on this. We have been compiling fire incident data since long, but I have specifically prepared. We have a data of like last 10 years. There, in the last data of from 2015 to 2024, if we look at the graph, the fire incident per year is inconsistent. In the state of Nagaland, we have recorded the highest number of fire incidents in 2023, with a total number of 219 fire incidents in 2023, whereas the least recorded in that last 10 years is in 2022, that is 103. There, if we look at the graph district-wise, then Kohima recorded the highest number of forest fire. In 2023 alone, we have received a forest fire record of 86. So mostly concentrated, approximately 50% are concentrated in and around Kohima, or I would say mainly inhabited by Tingyume peoples. So we have this customary practice of burning the forest, and also this accounts for almost 50% of the forest fire incidents are in Kohima or are in the district which are inhabited by the Tingyume peoples. There also, if you look at the property lost, life lost, and property saved. Likewise, I've said the exact estimate, we cannot be so sure of this one, but as per our rough estimation or approximate estimations, the highest number of life lost in a fire was also in 2023. 8 lives were lost. And property lost in that span of 10 years, we have got a fire incident per month. The average fire incident per month in our state is 12.3. Say 12 incidents per month. In here, our average fire incident per year is 148. Our average property loss per month, just imagine, 1.40 crores. 1.40 crores, our state are losing 1.40 crores to fire. Average property loss per year is 16.84 crores. Our property safe is how we, estimate grow by though the building may be burning, our main objective is to save the surrounding. If we look at the recent fire incidents happening in LA, so our objective is to go to there is nothing we can stop that fire. But our main objective as a firefighter is that so that the fire should not be spread to the surrounding areas. To ina estimate 3.58 crores per month save kore aru average property save per year 42.98 crores ina save kore pare. So as per our data, the inputs which we receive from the fire stations, those who are on the spot, and after verbal information from the onlookers or from the nearby actors.
What safety measures or precautions should households take to prevent fires?
Safety measures one of the most important things is that during these dry and winter seasons, it is always better to take precautions. Though the department may not insist on keeping you fire extinguishers 4 or 6 kgs at your disposal, if it is commercial building, then it's a different story. But for your own safety, I would advise that it is always wise to at least keep one fire extinguisher, we call it DCP, dry chemical powder, which can be used for A class of fire, B class of fire, and C class of fire. A class of fire, solid fire, B means liquid, and C means gaseous fire. So A, B, C. So it is, I would always advise to at least keep one fire extinguisher. Though the fire extinguishers 4 or 6 kgs can only be used at the incipient stage. Up to hot time they use then the left fire that is just useless. Dry and winter season I know this scarcity of water all over the state, but I would suggest that at least some few buckets of water should be reserved specifically for firefighting purpose. That is for any chutumutu growth. And another thing is that if you are residing in a high-rise building, or G+2, G+3, G+4, or G+5 or above, though it may be an apartment, or maybe any rent, I would make an advice that always plan your exit in advance. So in case of fire, if you don't plan it, panic hobo, there, apni life will lose hobo. And one thing is that when we look into the high-rise building or RCC structural buildings, fire doesn't kill. Please make this point very clear. Fire doesn't kill, but smoke kills. Smoke manuke morai. Inhalation asphyxiation smoke manuke morai. Etu karne inhala cases always practice, try to if grow partially or try to work as low as possible. Ground level te basically do apni kan that association. I cannot say that it can save you, but there is a more than 50-60% chance that apni nijuke save karo paro. Why? Because smoke to le do it on the hot airs kan ase it tends to rise and low air kan ke push down kurina niche te rakide, so you will have more fresh air in the low areas.
Are there specific fire safety regulations for commercial buildings, markets, or schools in Nagaland? And how is enforcement handled to ensure compliance?
This is one of the very important topic issues, the burning topic issues of the department now. So I just want to highlight some of the points here. Most of the people are not aware of this act, but Nagaland Fire and Emergency Act of 2021 is already passed and it was published in Nagaland Gazette on 31st August 2023. Itu laga act laga isab te all buildings except Nijor laga private buildings can do to exclude करे because it is apni la nijor la property wagna holi any building public gather kura la jaga holi bi nole public jai thaka la jaga khan to le to mandatorily they need to get an NOC from that. However, in our context, the fire safety, fire installations is a very new concept. That is why Amikhan since 2021 to 2023, we have initiated a series of meetings. And then in last year itself, we have conducted around 6-7 meetings with different stakeholders. So the main objective of this is that so manuke total implementation na jage then so manuke be made aware huna thakibolega. One of the most important, the most vulnerable institutions are the hospitals and nursing homes and schools and colleges. We have already made a special program for them where the hospitals, the government, the private practitioners, everyone was invited and we had a lengthy and fruitful discussions. And after that, district administrations can be place of worships can say Christians can different denominations can representative can Hindus can naga Muslim can naga denomination can matishe even the hotels, the honor hotels can say chamber of commerce can bank can business association Nagaland can different stakeholders can get invite Kurina where they consultative meeting. So the main objective of those consultative meetings is that before we totally implement the Nagaland Fire Emergency Service Act, we made them aware what are the necessities. Fire safety kan to kina ase aru basic safety tip kami dishe oli itu han kan ke aware kodina ase. So very soon the department is going to totally implement fire safety, which kina na building huna thakle, though it may be church, though it may be masjid, though it may be a mall, though it may be your hospital, nursing homes, everyone is mandatory to get an NOC from the fire department. To NOC as a since this is a matter of safety, just blindly you come, you apply, we'll give you NOC. It's not like that. It's not as simple as that. Amikhanaka Act is up to Nagaland Fire and Emergency Services Act, everything, the requirements is there in National Building Code of India 2016 Part 4. Tate fire prevention, fire protection and life safety. Itu kan nase. So as per that one, if your building, the residential building are classified as different, the schools or any institutions are classified as different, hospitals are different, industries are different, shopping malls are different, different in a classified kurnas de. To in a not necessarily acta school laga fire safety requirements are at the hospital laws will always differ. Some as per their height, some as per their floor areas, and some as per plinth area. In a fire safety requirements come to it differs from one type of occupancy to another type of occupancy.
What advice would you like to give to citizens in Nagaland regarding the creation of fire emergency plan for their homes and workplaces? Additionally, what essential fire safety tools such as extinguisher or fire alarms should every household have? In case of an emergency, where can citizens reach out for immediate assistance, and is there a toll-free number they can contact?
See, when we talk about fire, we always say that fire is a good servant, but a bad master. When we do control of fire, control we utilize it for our daily purpose. Cooking everything. when a bad master will show to burn our houses, our property, everything. So one of the most important thing I just want to give to our people of Nagaland is that basic fire safety tips can, especially Amikan Ita Toledo, mostly origin of fire Toledo, Agere Kwanisna, electrical lasibushe, and in every household LPG amen use kore. So it took him over there, amen proper safety tips can janina takishu Toledo. I will say that fire to wall ham there, it will be control grow pariba. So some of the basic fire, in case of say electrical fire, it will get kina una prevent grow lagi boledo, kuma police can do it, open place it, and what I do, can overloading, can naga ekta socket there, na charger can tate noti plug halidina. Can naga TV, sound system, fridge, everything lagai dibo, charger lagai dibo, room heaters can lagai dibo. So even the electrical appliance has some certain resistance. Tai overload itu bukyo na pare na asikuledo tai itu resistance bukyo na pare chuledo heat generate kore. Heat prata insulations kan kura kore na heat generate kore na tai laga itu warranty bi komti kuri dia. Itu karena we have to avoid that. Aru we have to use MCB. Manager circuit breaker can use grow again. And one most important our finding during our investigation is that fuse. Actually fuse karna se any fuse to amena command practice karna se fuse joli thakyo jolai jalo joli thakyo to dikta ase na wire damor hali di na thaka. Why it is main fuse kile trip hui jase? Because your load to bukhyo na pari na se do. Excess load apni electricity use kudia karne fuse se break kori jase do. So instead of rectifying, instead of minimizing or those electrical load, fuse laga rushi damor kan hali dibo tate bi ami koa nisna heat generate kori ase tate positive negative join kobo short circuit yuna gor juli ja laga. Our another practice is that ami kan major load ase kole to alaga se holi if we are going to rent our building for some commercial purpose, we tend to go for low quality. Low quality without IS marking, ikuna thakina itu kan hale dina tate load kan bukyo na pare na agir kwanisna short circuit huna juli jai thaka laga. So I would advise that apne la go bole to it may be worth lakhs and lakhs, crores and crores. Just the electrical appliance and fire safety appliance, it will cost you around say 5 to 10% of the cost of your property. To apni yate itu property safe kurula laga nohina itu de aro itu khande nadi jai shukule to in case of fire 10-20% laga 5 to 10% apni nadia karne your property works crores and lakhs will be into ashes. LPG asukule to everywhere. Naga rural area to libi, urban area to libi, kan itu LPG to le to use kore. So I want to give some case of LPG leakage only fire what are the things that you need to be done. LPG to is a heavy gas. LPG to it always floats in a low lying area, unlike the hot airs. So in case of LPG leakage, it will not go up, but it will stay in a low lying area. It is lighter than air, so it will stay in a low lying area. So in LPG, smell ekta paisho it. In fact, LPG is not odorless as it. Only be addition of one chemical, ethyl mercaptan. Itu smell to just like a pungent smell. Only be ekta ethyl mercaptan as it. So itu don't do anything stupid. Light ini asukuledo, apni light can off asikuledo, let it be off. On asikuledo, let it be on. Slowly go and check the regulator if you can. Hear a hissing sound or just simply take it out. Regulator just take that cylinder. Leakage kumba itu pipe to LPG open space. That is the first step. And after that, slowly settle grow spread. So in case of LPG leakage, fan off asikuledo, let it be off. On asikuledo, let it be on. Fan any electrical. Or torchlight. Your mobile phones also in there can be on na it will be grow after the smell this kotoma you can. Or in case if your LPG caught fire, yet opposite burn mark it. LPG kitabi na photibore. Kitabi LPG na photibo opposite burn because that heat until unless that heat is impinging on the cylinder. Cylinder also the Julia asikuledo tai heat pratole cylinder Julia is going to bitore pressure form over, and at a certain level, udu cylinder be pressure book you na paren itu pichiri phutia. So in case of any burn don't leave it just like that. In case in the burn take any bosta kham bole be a cotton in a pani the soak could be opode lagai dibi, and after that take it to the open space. Asteba could be in a gas agency, fire department inform could be will come and take care of your cylinder. So the most common practice in a solo panic kuina go ba college aste burn kuna idu aste heat to ledo idu LPG gas ki impunch kura sulo burst kuina firemen can be injury hui jalaga inhala cases bi ase. So these are some of the safety tips for LPG. Yeah, another thing I just want to apna naga idu kunto contacts kan ki khanasna idu nase kuledo there is a toll free number called 101. In case of any fire, you can call 101. Or we have got 21 fire stations. Idu ami apna ke provide kudina thakibo 21 fire stations kanaga idu phone numbers kando. So you can contact any of these.
Dear listener, you may contact these fire stations set up across 21 locations in Nagaland. Fire Station South Kohima 7628978433 037022222952. Fire Station North Kohima 7085924114. Fire Station Chepobozo 9233297465. Fire Station Kozama 9233297464. Fire Station Central Dimapur 7085378850. 036122262225. Fire Station West Dimapur 8415904962. Fire Station Chumoukedima 7085982101. Fire Station Peran 8798632630. Fire Station Jaluki 8415904956. Fire Station North Mukokchun 9233589292. Fire Station South Mukokchun 6909875584.
Fire Station Tuli 9362798944. Fire Station Zeneboto 8131992024. Fire Station Peg 8414853765. Fire Station Kifir 8414853767. Fire Station Twinsang 8414853766. Fire Station Moon 8658213734. Fire Station Longland 7085924113. Fire Station Noklak 8730984248. Fire Station Waka 7085378549. Fire Station Futsurial 9233297459.